Hey guys, I wanted to give you an update on some of the passive income platforms and some of the projects that I've been in that have been doing pretty well. I have been a little bit complacent with a lot of these projects lately. I probably could have done some things differently that would have been better. I got busy. I'm now currently in Iquitos, and I am trying to finish up a few projects that I have here. So I want to give a little bit more of my insights on a regular basis. And I know I talked about that last time, and then I kind of disappeared for a month. And so I do want to be more consistent with making videos. And I think part of it was just kind of getting my situation set up. I mean, since I've come back to Iquitos, I've moved apartments 3 times now. The place I'm at here seems pretty good. So I'm hopeful that I'll be here for a little while and I can focus on getting back into doing some content for you guys. So as far as the projects that I have been most focused on, it's been some of these trading bot platforms. So Wick Hunter has been a really big one. I've really been trying to dial that in, and I think the biggest thing that I've learned from that, from basically having most of my bots liquidated on May 19th, big crash with Bitcoin that we saw, is that you just need to lower the leverage. I mean, I think I was running around 11x leverage at the time. I knew it was a little bit risky, but the bots were just doing so well, and it seemed to be able to handle anything that was thrown at it. A lot of those bots didn't do as well. They ended up getting liquidated, and those weren't as sustainable for those. Now, if you factor in some of the risk, reward ratio with constantly pulling from accounts that maybe are more risk, but you're earning more, you have to take that into consideration. And that's one of the things I've really been trying to figure out with focusing the different bots that I do have. So if you're new to Wick Hunter, I think that's a one to get into, and I'm going to be doing more videos on that, just kind of showing a little bit of what I'm doing. But it's not something that I'm running or really that involved with. It's just something I've been using that's been working pretty well, and so I wanted to share that with you guys. And I need to use my profits from my Wick Hunter account, and I've been looking to basically fill out my Bitsgap account. I really feel that there's a lot of really interesting strategies that you can do with Bitsgap, and that's more of a grid trading bot strategy where you have the ability to earn more over time that way. And so typically the ones that are in the crypto to crypto pairs, not necessarily the stable coins, those have performed better in a bullish market. And then you can also flip those around into some different strategies with coins that have an ability to short them if you think that the market's going to be coming down a little bit. So I've been more passive with Bitsgap, and I need to get more into really kind of focused and dialing in on that. I've been really spread out in a lot of other projects, and so one of the things that I was mentioning is that I didn't do as well in the some of the yield farming, the BCS, and part of that was I just didn't really pull out in time. And so now that I'm checking the charts, months later, I can see that a lot of those just kind of slowly, dwindled over time. Now, I probably did all right on a lot of those because I was farming, so I'm earning, the either the cake token or some of the other native tokens that you're farming, and so I was pretty good with some of those. I lost a couple of farms that I got into. I'm still trying to see if I can track those down and get some of those back, but it wasn't big money or anything. But I think that yield farming has been kind of shifting around. We're seeing it on Matic, we're seeing on some of these other up and coming second layer solution blockchains, and some of those are really interesting. I was been trading Luna a lot. I think I kind of mentioned that, and recently I got burned on it, pretty good. Just was kind of longing the bottoms, shorting the tops, longing the bottoms, shorting the tops, and I got into a short, and I just became a runaway trade. And so that's can be some of the issues and problems with trading, and it can be consuming. It was something I didn't really want to be focused on, but I kind of had to because I was in a bad position. So that's why some of these automated trading bot projects I've been a much more of a bigger proponent of lately. You're more in control, and you have the ability to earn 1% a day on Wick Hunter, 1% a day on Bitsgap. And there's several other projects that I'm going to be going through more in depth. Some of the yield farming projects can be good if you get in at the right time, but I think that it needs a lot more research. And one of the reasons why I've developed my channel and really been trying to be forthcoming with some of the projects I've been getting into is it's a great networking tool and way to share with other people in the community, because my community is not all that big. I know some people have been following me for about 4 years or so now that I've been doing videos. So I have some people that have been following me for a long time. I have some people that haven't been following me as long, but I've been kind of in all different aspects of the passive income niche in crypto, and kind of really trying to feel that out. And I feel like that's really has evolved and changed into one where you can take more control, and that was really the more ideal solution from the get-go is if you're more in control. Some of the options that we have now weren't as ironed out and kind of easy to use for the end user, and I think now things have changed quite a bit, and so I want to kind of share that with you. And there's a few other projects I'm pretty excited about, and I want to kind of spend some time going more in depth into those. So anyways, just wanted to give you guys an update on kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to be going more in depth on different aspects of these and trying to post videos here fairly regularly, and give you guys my insights. So feel free to leave me some of your comments if you guys are curious about certain things. You can reach out to me in my private chat, and you can also reach out to me on some of the other social media platforms that I'll leave in the description below. All right, guys, appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.